Hi everyone, I'm Gemma, the owner of Gemma Redmond Vintage, and I'm here today on another beautiful spring day to share with you some recent additions to my online collection. As I mention every week, these pieces will be being added from next week to the website. However, if you'd like to find out more about any items or if you'd like to purchase anything, please don't hesitate to get in touch. I can provide you with further details, images and pricing too. So let's get started. I have a selection of 8 items to share with you today. We've got blues and greens, quite a lot of chrome and silver to share with you, and the pieces range through from the Art Deco era to the 1960s, so a bit of a narrow window this week, and everything's sort of geared towards spring summer dressing as well. So let's begin. I'll kick off by sharing with you these fabulous and very typical Art Deco earrings with their geometric design and fabulous construction. As you can see, they are detailed at the bottom with this, I think it's like a trapezoid shape of peaking glass, green glass, which was particularly used during the 1920s and 1930s to resemble jade. There was a real trend for jade jewellery during the Art Deco era. These earrings are probably circa 1920. They're constructed from sterling silver and detailed with baguette and round paste stones too, in real geometric shapes to create that really sort of linear and striking design that we so associate with the period. As you can see, these earrings are screw back. They're very comfortable screw backs too, and I'll just slide them off so you can get a closer look at them. They are in fabulous condition for their age, as you can see, and the screw backs are stamped on the reverse with sterling silver. Next, let's move on to 2 more typical Art Deco era pieces. I've put them together because I think they really complement each other, however they aren't a set. First of all, let's look at this necklace. This necklace is by the German Jacob Bengal company and was created in circa 1930. It's detailed with light blue and a navy blue, almost black galalith. The galalith is in these elongated cone shapes, cylinders here, and then we have this sort of half bow or sash-like motif at the base. There are also galalith beads here at the top of the necklace. The rest of the necklace is detailed with the chrome-plated metal, which the Jacob Bengal company is so famed for. This real machine age jewellery design that we see in that period that we know them for, which was really celebrating the new technology being developed during the 20s and 30s. You can see that the necklace fastens with a bolt ring just here, and the chain is sort of a really fancy link in design. They almost look like little spanners, paying tribute again to that machine age aesthetic. And then on the reverse, you can see that the galalith panels are attached with these screws, which are so typical of Jacob Bengal design. The brooch next is constructed from celluloid and again chrome plated metal and detailed with enamel. It's a real nautical theme and I think it works great with a navy blazer. Motifs of sailing boats were particularly popular during the Art Deco era. There was a lot of design to celebrate movement and speed during that time. It was a real celebration of moving forward and going places with technology and design, and so fast moving sailing boats were really suggestive of this. You can see it's really shiny and in fabulous condition, and the fastening pin is nice and long and secure too. So that's another great Art Deco era piece. Speaking of great Art Deco era pieces, I'd like to share this bracelet with you next. As you can see, it's fabulous and really, really impactful. It's a rhodium plated metal piece, and it's set with baguette cut and round paste stones. All are present, all sparkle beautifully. It's really, really great to find a wide example of an Art Deco bracelet. Many of the examples we find are quite narrow. These wide pieces were really typical of the era, but are a little bit harder to come by. It fastens with a fold over clasp, which just has a little nubbin on it, which you just raise and unhinge. So I'll show you the bracelet now. In all its glory. As you can see, again, we've got my favourite word for the Art Deco era, geometric. We've got this really geometric design created from the baguette stones and from the linear shaping of the bracelet. Next, let's move on to this ring that I'm wearing. This ring is a little bit later in period. It dates from the 1940s and is constructed from silver. You can see that at its centre there's a faceted oval cut purple glass stone, which is intended to resemble an amethyst, and I'm sure you'll agree it does this really effectively. And this glass stone is surrounded by a halo of round marquisite stones which sparkle beautifully, and the glass stone is in an open back mount, so again that ensures that it sparkles really beautifully as well. So this is a 1940s piece, as I mentioned, so we're heading to mid 20th century with this design. Next, let's look at this really interesting and beautiful fur clip here. As you can see, it's in the shape of a butterfly. It depicts a butterfly. This piece is circa 1930. Again, it's most likely constructed from rhodium plated metal. It's set with colourless paste stones, detailed with sapphire coloured enamel, and then has a sapphire glass baguette at the centre, and then these sapphire glass semicircles top and bottom to really create that suggestion of the butterfly's body. The reason I say it's unusual for a fur clip is that the fastening mechanism is one that I haven't seen before. Normally for fur clips we find the claws are hinged and can raise up and down. With this piece the claws are controlled by squeezing the butterfly's wings. So if I flatten the wings out, you can see that the claws are flat, and then if I squeeze the butterfly's wings, you can see that the claws raise up and then can grip onto wherever you wish to attach the piece, and then you just push them down and the piece secures to whatever you would like to attach the butterfly to. As you can see, it really stands out beautifully with the pastes shimmering, and this mechanism is really effective and interesting and quite rare too. Next, let's move on to another fascinating brooch which I have to share with you today. This is a piece by Rudolf Luck & Co., who was one of the Kaufbeuren jewellers of West Germany. And you've heard me talk a lot, I'm sure, about Kaufbeuren jewellery being exceptionally collectible at the moment, and this piece is no exception to being collectible. Pieces by Rudolf Luck & Co. Are very rare. The factory only had about 20 members of staff, and the pieces were meticulously made, and there's a lot of great design detail in them. This piece is a crescent moon design, as you can see, and I was so pleased to find it because it's quite a rare and interesting find. You can see that the stones are really unusual colours. They're sort of blues and pale greens and silver in tone to sort of really create that impression of a crescent moon. And there are some Aurora Borealis rhinestones in here, which almost have a look of the sapphirine glass to them as well. On the reverse here you can see the mark of 53, which was the stamp for the Rudolf Look factory, and you can see that the brooch has a nice secure fastening pin. It really is a fantastic piece of costume jewellery innovation and striking design. I was able to find out a little bit more about Rudolf Look in this book here, which I would recommend to those of you who are interested in finding out more about German jewellery. It's called Mode und Modeschmuck, and it's all about jewellery from 1920 to 1970 that has been created in Germany. In the reverse of the book, there's information about all the Kaufbeuren designers and other German designers too, and this is where I was able to find out more about Rudolf Look and Co. So let's move on to my final piece now, which is a set, a parure, and the parure consists of earrings and a brooch. The earrings look like this, and they were made by Trifari. They're stamped on the reverse with Trifari. They're rhodium plated metal set with colourless rhinestones in this really elegant swirling design. I'll pop them in so you can get a closer look at how the earrings look worn. There's one. And you can see that they are so elegant, so evocative of 1950s stylish, ladylike jewellery. And here is the brooch as well, so I'll just hold it this way up. This is also signed on the reverse as well, and has a lovely secure fastening pin and echoes the design in these earrings really beautifully. It's in lovely condition as well. I'll just see if I can clip it on very quickly so you get an idea of how it all looks together. There we go. Okay, that's my selection of jewellery to share with you this week. I've managed to fit it all in just in time. So let's recap what we have. I have this really elegant 1950s Trifari brooch and earrings set. Again, ever so elegant, ever so stylish. This wide, rare Art Deco paste bracelet. We've got this 1940s silver and marquisite ring. This Jakob Bengal machine age necklace made in Germany. There we go. Again, made in Germany, this fabulous Rudolf Look and Co. 1960s statement crescent brooch. Super stylish, this fabulous celluloid and chrome-plated metal sailing boat brooch. This 1930s butterfly fur clip. And these extra special Art Deco glass, paste and sterling silver earrings. Thanks ever so much for joining me again. I'll be back with you next Friday for more fabulous costume jewels, and I'll look forward to seeing you all very soon. Take care. Bye bye.